Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time all in one place, all on your terms. Squarespace cutting-edge design offers a complete library of professionally designed website templates that empowers anyone to build a beautiful, more personalized website tailored to their unique needs. No experience required. Onboarding is fast and simple. All of the tools you need to engage your subscribers, drive sales, and simplify your audience management are right at your fingertips. Set up automated emails to build connections while saving time, and easily integrate your products into email templates to drive sales and increase site traffic. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/oliviareadsalatte to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Okay. Hi guys. I am here. I was gonna say back in black, but I'm in green. I am here to oh my god, did I forget how to do an intro? Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We're doing the second episode and continuing series I'm in the middle of. I don't know that I really want to recount how many series I'm in the middle of because it's probably still around 70. I know. So we're leaving it alone is what we're gonna do. Thank you. Thank you. Shake on it. Got it. But I have finished two of the, not the most recent. There's now one more book. Jeez, words are so hard. It's because the book I just read fried my brain. Okay. The Ragpicker King. Sequel to Swordcatcher. Awful title. Hate it so much. What is the series name? Is it the Chronicles of Castellane? I don't know how to say that neither. Oh my god. Anyways, this is the second book in the series, the most recent one. So to me, in here, we're caught up. Really, this series, I'm trying to catch up as much as I can to the most recent and or complete them, because you want to know why I really want to get down on these series, because I want to start Aaron, close your ears, Robin Hobb. I know, but that's like a journey, okay? And I need to have more of these ticked off before we begin that journey. Also, if you can hear the thunder in the background, isn't it kind of ominous? So this was a fun little time. I did enjoy it quite a bit. I think that it's overwritten, but because I like her writing, that's all right by me. I gave it 4 stars. I'm hauling the Illumicrate edition. It's beautiful. I love those editions, and yeah, this is a fun series. It is straight up fantasy, but if you have read any of the Mortal Instruments, it does have in it a lot of friendship dynamic and a lot of romantic dynamics, but it is not romantasy. It is fantasy, but it does feature those quite a bit, and honestly, this one was like a lot about that. I don't know how she balanced the politicking and all of that with this, but she did. So that was good. Really enjoyed it. If you want to see like my actual review, I will leave the weekly vlog that I read it in down below, and if you just want to click on that, I'll try to timestamp in that video when I talked about it. Yes, this morning, what I finished. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I finished Dark Age. This is the 5th book in the Red Rising saga, and oh boyo. It was painful for literally everyone involved, including myself. This cover is really shiny. It's actually kind of hurting my head to look at it, so y'all are gonna look at it. But this was fantastic. This was a full-fledged 5 stars. I just... To have such like a dark fantasy book also be so beautiful and something that just brings me so much joy and comfort at the same time, it's like, whoa. If you've read this, you're like, I can't explain it to you. I don't know. There is a scene with Victra and revenge. It will be in my mind forever, I think. It was wonderful. I loved this so much. If you have not read Red Rising, I highly recommend. I know that a lot of people pitch it as like dark academia because there is a school element. It's really not. It's a science fiction fantasy. It's a sci-fi that's written like a fantasy is how I'd say it, and I like that. It works really well for me. I will say in Iron Gold and Dark Age, it gets a little bit more heavy into the technological advances and science fiction language and jargon, but he doesn't just kind of like throw you to the wolves. Howlers. But he does help you along with it. So it's not a super hard read, I don't think, but I mean, it is like science fiction Hunger Games. That is true. The first book, you're following Darrow. Things happen that spark him to join in on infiltrating a society. And it's great. It's fabulous. 10 out of 10. Thinking from where we are now to where we were at the end of book 1 is insanity. Like, it was so small. And now the world's so big. And there's one person in here that makes me so angry. I could just. His name starts with an L, and it's because he's an L7 weenie, and he sucks. He's a loser. So anyways, I loved the book, if you couldn't tell. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Now, let us pop the wheel of fortune or misfortune, depending. Sorry, Jake, it's going to cover your cutie little head. And go. And let us see what the next series is that we're going to continue on with. Oh, Blood Traitor. Oh my gosh, I'll actually be finishing a book. Imagine. Or a book. Yeah, girl. Hello. Welcome to the world. No, I'll actually be finishing a series if I read this, which is exciting to me. So let me see. Because on the Kobo, listen, I'm a Kobo girl. I've been converted. It's true. The news is true. I do love my Kindle Scribe. I won't give her up. I use her for all of my other library cards, because here you can get a bunch of library cards, or you can pay like $30 a year and get a card. So I do have those, but on the Kobo you can only have one card, and I think I have all the books checked out that I can for that one card that I use, which is my main one. But I mean, let's see if I can. I have one left. Oh, there we go. It's checked out. Well, let us go begin the book. I'm so excited. This is the 3rd book in the Prison Healer series, and I have been looking forward to reading this one a lot. I don't know why I put off finishing it though, because this is such a bingeable series, like back to back to back to back. It's so good. If you like Defy the Night, I do think you'd like enjoy The Prison Healer. If you liked Throne of Glass, I think you would enjoy it. It's closer to the vibe of Defy the Night than it is Throne of Glass. And it's not like a one-for-one similar thing. They're cousins, they're not sisters. You know, they're not twins for sure, but they're not. I do recommend. They're really good. It's just really fun YA fantasy, and I do love YA fantasy, as you know. So, thankfully, the latte's been made, and we're gonna go read The Blood Traitor and get that party started. Alright, we have read a prologue and a chapter from The Blood Traitor, and I gotta tell y'all what? I don't know who the heck anyone is. I don't know what the heck is going on here on this day. But we are starting off strong. So from the first book, The Prison Healer, what I recall is her being a prison healer. And then I know that she joins the games or whatever, these challenges. And now I'm remembering bits and pieces that I'm obviously not going to restate because I do believe they are spoilers. But I'm just like, her who is on the throne of where? Like, what is happening? What are we talking about? What is this? Who are you? Who am I? Like, I'm so confused. And this is truly just a lesson, and I need to keep up with series as I'm reading them. Like, read with the intention to finish the series quickly. This is also, oddly enough, turning me into, I only want to read series that are complete, and or I know that the books are being put out in a timely manner, or like the last book is the only book to be out now, because literally what's going on is my only question. And I think that I wouldn't have this issue if I had just picked this book up at the time I'd meant to. And I honestly went to go pick it up right after I had finished the previous one. I can skip the line for this book. Girl, I haven't read the other ones in front of it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the library has tempted me. Libby is the devil. I did just recall that the new... What is that series called, y'all? Yes, you're right. Powerless. That book just came out. And... what in tarnation? That book just came out. What is it? Flawless? What do y'all think? Why is she using all the same titles as Chestnut Springs? It's making me laugh because it is like every single one. I decided that I'm going to be reading those books on the Kobo. I don't need to buy them. I think I own Reckless, but that's okay. We all have our faults. I don't know why I bought it. So... anyways, I've got my little candle burning, and I don't know why this candle makes me want to read horror and fantasy. I think I just burn it at those times, and that's why it's doing that. But we're going to go read some more of this and hopefully figure out what's going on. I will say the writing style has got me back very quickly. Like, I'm just intrigued, and I like... Man, I'm so serious when I say YA fantasy is just so good. It is so good. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Like, I know it's not for everybody, but I really think YA fantasy is just such a good time. I love it. I love it a lot.
To your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But
gonna use this to make it a strawberry matcha.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Beyond our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel. maybe we got too high. I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender. Now that it's ended, nothing to say, 'cause guess we've
Look
said
how pretty it is.
now why do we care?
So pretty, but need to mix it up.
We wanna believe that it's not too late. And what do we care to dream? We gotta believe.
Hello, you guys. I am here to deliver the bad news that I am DNFing the Blood Traitor. I, therefore, am DNFing this series. We're just going in a way that I've realized I don't particularly care about what happens, and I have told y'all in all kinds of videos we are embracing the DNFs this year. So, as a result of that, I will be DNFing this series at this book, which does feel a little crazy because it is a trilogy and this is the last book, but also not that crazy because I have 300 pages more to go. And no, I do not. Hello. Listen. We've had a few spins that I personally did not agree with, but then I gave the wheel another chance to try again, and I think it came to a conclusion we can all agree upon. So I grabbed the book, my copy. Literally, I could signal from space with this copy. I don't know why I like these editions. These are the Fairy Loot editions. I don't really know why I like these so much, but on my shelves, they're just like kind of stunning. Like, literally, I'm signaling to you. Do you know what this means? So, this is the fourth book. Yes. And it takes place some years after the original trilogy. Now, I loved the original trilogy. I read it recently, maybe like a year or two, within the last year or two. I loved it. I thought it was fantabulous, loved it a lot, and I am excited. What word did I just say? Whatever. I'm excited to keep going with it. I've been meaning to, so let us do that and start in on Restore Me.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul. Hold my hand. Don't let go.
Okay. I finally have the copy I can read. Thank you. Where am I at in this book, actually? I don't remember. It was a decent way through. It was like 70 something pages. Yeah, I think I am on page 71. So we are barely into this thing. And I will say, it is definitely off to, I was going to say a slow start, but is that even true? I don't know. Because we're kind of just jumping right back into things. Because if you know how the first trilogy ended, quite an ending. I do like that she is acknowledging, like the author is acknowledging that would not just smooth over naturally and easily. Also, I think she kind of has to acknowledge that, because how is this going to go on to be 3 or more books if you didn't? Like, that's going to be the plot. Hello. So, yeah, so far, so good. When I actually do sit down and focus on it, very quick read. So I think that is what I'm going to do today, at least for this morning. I'm going to put a little ambiance on. Maybe I'll get a playlist going. Don't really know if I'm in the mood for that. And just keep chipping away at ye old book. This must be like definitely one of the first copies my library got, because it's, I mean, the bottom is not yellowed. It is with age. This is definitely sun damage and like use, but this is probably just like the normal, and it's still pretty old looking, but I like it. And it has those edges, deckled edges, I think that's what they're called. I know a lot of people don't like those. Between you and me, I do enjoy them. I prefer reading, if I had to pick an edge that wasn't just plain edges to read, the copy of it would be deckled over sprayed edges every time. That's my truth. But I'm going to get back into this. Unfortunately, the mood reading gene is too strong within. So I'm going to be picking up on thin icing, because I am on thin icing mentally. So I need to have a good little cozy time. I'm going to still keep reading Restore Me, but I want something, ow, just yanked my hair out my head. I just want something cozy. And look at this cover. Very cozy. It is a cozy mystery. This is the 3rd book in this series, I believe. And I really like it. It is about a woman who moves back to her hometown and is running a bake shop with her mom, and just all of the shenanigans that happen. There's a murder each book. She's got to solve it. And it's just a good little time. So I think that this one is set during winter time, based on the cover. I don't know if it's like January or if it's December or what, but I'm still excited to get into it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Hello. I am back in very me fashion to tell you about all of the books I am now reading. So I am reading 3 at the same time. This is just how it happens. I don't know what to tell you. So I have made it 107 pages in to Restore Me. I'm still enjoying it, and we're finally getting into the actual plot, so that's even better. The same goes for page 102 of On Thin Icing. So Restore Me was the 4th book in the Shatter Me saga. This is the 3rd book in a bake shop mystery series. Really, really having a good time with this. It got colder here a little bit today, which is nice because this is set in the dead of winter. They're all snowed in at this lodge and murder is afoot. And then on the opposite end, there is a hurricane brewing and no one was supposed to die at this wedding. This one is new, but I blew through the first 38%, I want to say, last night. Had no idea. I'll put up a picture of the actual book. But in here, we are following the same crew from the first book, which was every time I go on vacation, someone dies. And they are at a wedding for the cast members that were in the movie adaptation of the author's book in the first book. She is a mystery thriller writer. Well, it's more of a cozy mystery writer, I think, is how it sounds, but whatever. Maybe it's more suspense romance, because romance is a huge plot. Anyways, the main leads are actually getting married, and they're going on to this little island off the coast of California. Couldn't tell you where, don't really know quite often. Much, actually. I didn't even know where that sentence was going. But there is a huge storm that is coming in as they are going, and someone's gonna die at this wedding. I'm just gonna tell you that now, because it's in the title. No one was supposed to, which meant someone did. And they get these notes of like, I'm gonna kill you. And now we're waiting to see who gets killed. So I've got 2 cozy mysteries going and then a dystopian YA. And it's a good little time. I'm not even mad about any of what's going on right now. I was like, oh, okay, let me try to finish one of them so I can actually do these in an actual order. Y'all know. And if you don't know, if you're new, I very chaotically mood read. It is what I do. But also, I'm trying to read these books before they come out because that's why they send you the e-arcs. And I only like to read on my Kindle before bed because it helps me with going to sleep, falling asleep faster, which I need all the help I can get at this point. But then I also enjoy having multiple books on the go, and those being physical is totally fine by me, but that's during the daytime, you know? So now I'm probably going to be switching. Well, I think I have a few more chapters in me for On Thin Icing. I think I'll keep doing that because I need something a little less intense. It just soothes the anxiety. I find cozy mysteries to be very good for that. And then before bed, I will get back into No One Was Supposed to Die at This Wedding. I love how this series, the Vacation Mystery series, I think it's called, just leans into having incredibly long titles for their books. Like, there's just nothing to do about that. It is what it is. So, let us get back into the cozy mystery. We gotta solve who is murdering.
Gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out.
Okay. Get out of the way, girl. Sorry, I'm catching up on vlogs whilst I'm reading. Ooh, it's cold. It's a whole different day, like miles away, by the way. And I'm still rocking this because I'm gonna tell you what, I don't like the aloe sweatpants. I mean, I do. They just pill a lot. But I love the sweatshirts, unfortunately. And they just came out with a red. Hey, y'all, I love a red. Anyways, we're here for this book. What was the title again? No One Was Supposed to Die at This Wedding. Boom. I did not enjoy this one as much as I liked the first one. I'm not gonna lie. However, that's really not saying much. I would still give it, like, it's not quite a 5-star. I'm not rating books anymore. So what am I supposed to say? I guess what I actually thought. Oh, who would have thought? So, if you've read the first one, I would say that one was really fun because it felt more immersive because they were in a different country, and she was describing it so richly, and there was a lot of food incorporated with the description, and I've realized that's something that I really, really like in a book, especially in a book that's cozy, obviously. Now, it does not need to be so recipe-based as that one, because that is obviously literally based around a bake shop, but there was something that I really liked in that one. It just felt, I don't know, it just gave it a little something. It also felt very summery, like it just was perfect. This one, because there's a hurricane coming and they're on this island, I really enjoyed that. It felt very stormy. It felt very gloomy and eerie, and like dun 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 was afoot at all times. End of every chapter was giving dun dun dun. And it was really stormy here while I was reading it, so that worked out. But I don't know if it was, I think it might have been the ending. I didn't love how the ending was kind of, it was doing what Knives Out movies do, where they're kind of dialoguing what happened and twisting all the turns and turning all the twists and revealing all the clues and how they link together, and then all of a sudden our main character is like, by God, I've got it, and then tells us. It just went on a little too long, and then having our final reveal, I was like, we should have cut to that sooner, I feel. But overall, it was still a fun time. I think, genuinely, it may be silly, but this is an indicator that it probably won't be a problem for most people. I really miss the description of the Aperol spritzes and the pasta and the pizza from the first one. So now I want to go get pasta, pizza, and an Aperol spritz, and I probably will at some point. When? I don't know. But now I want to. Maybe I can make it at home. Hello? So now that I have read that one, I am all caught up on that series, and here's what I want to do. I want to start The Game is Afoot by Elise Bryant, which is the sequel to It's Elementary. That is, I would say, humor-wise, in the same realm as Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies and Finlay Donovan. Leans more Finlay, it's more domestic, she's a mom, she's on the PTA, and there's drama afoot, and dare I say, murder. Well, missing people who might be murdered. But then The Game is Afoot is the sequel, and I want to get caught up. It's not out till July, though, so technically I'm not behind yet. But I also have 2 more books that I'm already currently reading, so I probably should actually stick with those, right? Ugh, I knew you were going to say that, but I hate that you said it. So I'll keep going with On Thin Icing, and then don't even worry, I have Restore Me right next to me. So I will be getting into both of those. I think probably because it's nearing bedtime, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into On Thin Icing, because this is kind of the perfect read before bed, I feel. And then we'll see. I will say I am kind of tempted by Restore Me, though, because we're getting into the thick of it. We're getting into the plot of it. And I do like when we finally do that in a book. I do. You look so grumpy. So grumpy. Hello. Well, fancy seeing you in the exact same spot, because this is where I go to read. We are over halfway through this puppy, I think. Yeah, I'm on page 145. This is where we're hanging out at, and I think I'm just gonna sit down for the afternoon and read this. I just got back from a doctor's appointment. I've got blood labs and all that stuff tomorrow. Another appointment tomorrow. So I need to read just a fun, cozy little time. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. And I'm having a good time. I love this series. I can pretty much already tell you that I'm going to continue on with it. I already know this because it's like, even the little flaws I do see in it, it's still kind of the perfect cozy mystery. So it's got the main things that I need for my cozy mystery time. Therefore, I will continue on with it. But I think I'm going to try to knock this out right now. I definitely think I could. It's like 130 pages. So give me like 2 hours and then we'll come back and talk. And then it's back to Restore Me. Hello, Miss Ma'am. Would you like to say something? She said not for free. Literally wish I could live there. It's beautiful. Oh, not the giant cat head. Hello, good morning. Gotta be honest with you, I have zero to no interest. Get this tree out of here. Zero to no interest in being in front of a camera right now because I look rough and tough. But I have a busy day, so I gotta do this while I can. Finished on thin icing last night. It was a cute little time. I am gonna continue on with this series. This is gonna go on my new shelf that I have for all my cozy mysteries, which I will be setting up for in another video on Patreon, but I will show y'all at some point. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, I think if you really like food and baking, this series is really good because so much of it revolves around that because she is a baker and her partner is a chef and there's some drama there. So it's fun. But yeah, highly, highly recommend. I'm bookmarking, like just dog-earing, where the recipes are that I want to make because I think I'm going to go through and make a few of the lattes. Also, I love white chocolate coffee anyways, so that would be kind of perfect. But I'm going to go because I got to go get ready. But we will be moving on to our next series. We have Last Standing, which is Restore Me, which is the 4th book in the Shatter Me saga. So we gotta get back to Warner. Okay, 1 second. No, wait, I don't want to pause that. I want to just mute it. Thank y'all. Hey y'all, how you doing? Yeah. Oh my god. I'm trying to fix it. And it's just getting progressively worse. I am reading this now. And I just was sitting here and I was like, oh, stop doing that. I was sitting here reading this and I just closed it and I thought, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I think it's because I have so many other books I want to read that are new releases. I have so many books I want to read that are actually on my TBR and I kind of don't really need to read. And I just don't care about what's going on here in the House of Commons. And I am 145 pages in. So, also, P.S., I have the entire Fairy Loot set. And the newest book is coming to me because I really enjoyed the first 3. So, I assumed. So, I think I'm still going to continue with this at a certain time because thankfully this is not Read It or Unhaul It. Which, even if it was, I probably still wouldn't unhaul it. Because I do think eventually I will enjoy this when I'm in the mood to read it. But I've noticed with YA these days, I really enjoy it when I'm in the mood for it. But if I'm not in the mood for it, I don't want it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to think about it. The lawn person is right outside the window. Direct eye contact was made. And also, I think he's blowing around Annabeth's enclosure, which she's currently eating, like chomping down. I did spin the wheel one more time to see if I would want to read another book that comes up on it, and I just didn't. I think I need a few mysteries, a few thrillers, a few standalone moments right now, and that's what I'm gonna dive into, and that's perfect for the other series I do here, which is Read It or Unhaul It. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching the second installment of this little series. I hope that you enjoyed. Leave an eye emoji down below, and do let me know if this series, if you continued on and enjoyed it, because I have enjoyed every book I've read by this author. So I do plan to continue. Just don't, it's at an undisclosed point in which I will continue. It's even undisclosed to me. It's very top secret. I don't even have the clearance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. It's very important, I hear. Be kind. Lead with empathy. Go have a good day on purpose. You deserve it. I don't know what to tell you there. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.